started out, probably the first time I ever did music was when I was a little kid. I would just get on the picnic table and start singing. And I pretended that it was like a concert, and the picnic table was my stage. So I would perform for my little friends or perform for my stuffed animals or whatever. And then as I got older, I would be in concerts and I was in musical theater and, throughout my middle school and elementary school years, I did a lot of performing. And I really enjoyed the experience of performing, and I was mesmerized by how my voice had such an effect on people and how they were so positive. And I just, was very surprised that my voice could be so powerful. And so as I got older, people would say things to me like, you're going to be famous or you're going to go far or all these really positive things, which was very exciting, but also a little bit overwhelming. And also made me feel like other people were deciding my future rather than me. So I went through a whole phase where I was like, well, everyone says I'm going to be a musician, but I'm going to prove them wrong, and I'm going to find my own path, and I'm going to be an actor. And so I went through and studied acting for one semester, my first semester, my freshman semester in Chicago. And I actually came from a small coastal town in Maine. So this was a total culture shock for me. But I definitely got used to living in the city, and I loved the culture. I loved the fast pace. I loved how many different types of restaurants and music and art, and just it was an amazing experience. So I really enjoyed that, and I fell in love with jazz, which is what I studied in school. So I went to the Chicago College of Performing Arts, and I studied jazz there, and I met so many amazing, so many talented people. And I got to have a lot of great experiences performing on stages all around Chicago. I did backup singing with some acts. I did lead singing with other acts. I got to do recording at Chicago Recording Company. I got to sing on people's tracks, and I had a lot of fun just like being a part of the music scene. I used to go to jazz jam sessions with friends late at night and get to meet some of the jazz greats, the local legends. And so I had a lot of amazing experiences. I also unfortunately had a lot of traumatic experiences in the last about 10 years. And those experiences were incredibly difficult, but I will say that those experiences allowed me to mature. They allowed me to grow. They allowed me to learn how to heal myself, to learn what I need, to learn what I want. And it really sort of just strengthened my love for music, because while I was going through these negative experiences and really hard and traumatic experiences, music was always there throughout all of that. And that's one of the reasons why I have never left music, because it's never left me. And it made me realize that that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, that I want to make music that helps people. Just like the music I listen to helped me get through all the things that I've gone through, and it reminded me, and it was my cheerleader, and it cheered me on, and it was my therapist that listened to me and allowed me the space to heal and to grow. And when I had rough times, I would write a song. Or when I was down, I might play the drums and get excited. Or, you know, I would just listen to some songs, and the messages in some songs, they were the framework, they were the thoughts, because the thoughts and the feelings and the statements that you say to yourself in your head, you know, what you think about, that is what creates your mental state. And so music is a part of that. It's a part of your programming. It's how you program your life. It's the soundtrack to your life. For me, my mission with my music is to help create that soundtrack for people and give people a soundtrack that imprints healthy experiences for them, that imprints healing for them, that creates and sets up, you know, the seeds for success in your life. And so that's what my music is all about, is inspiring you, empowering you, reminding you that you're worthy, reminding you that yes, you can do it, you know, allowing you to let go of the things that have gone on, that have happened to you, the things that have hurt you, being able to face those things. That's what music has done for me, and all I want to do is do that for other people. I want to pay it forward, because all the musicians, the wonderful songwriters that have come throughout lifetime after lifetime and contributed to the human collective and the human healing process in the human collective, right? I want to be one of those contributing factors to that healing collective. So what's next for me? What I am doing right now and what I'm working on right now is I'm really excited because I have some new gear. I've invested in some things in my career, and I've learned a ton about producing. So I'm really excited to be releasing more and more new music and just continuing on my path. And another thing I'm excited for is I will be doing more virtual events. So I'll be doing some more virtual events as well as live streams. I had 2 live stream shows that I was doing, and they are Magifest Interviews, which is a show that I feature different people from all different walks of life and backgrounds. And they talk about how they manifested their life, how they took control of their lives, and how they're manifesting their goals and their dreams, and sharing that wisdom. And then I also have the Black to Business show, which is a show that is geared towards Black community, and it is sharing wisdom and knowledge from several different experts, and we have several different experts of color that come in and share their knowledge and wealth with the Black community so that we can be strong and unified. I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly growing, and I constantly want to share all the resources that I've found to help me grow and thrive as a person. So I'm all about that, and yeah, so I'm excited for the future. Lots of great things coming up. So the best way to support me right now is just to become a music subscriber, which is only $5 a month. $5 a month, believe it or not, really adds up. And it means a lot to me. It allows me to have a consistent flow of income that I can put directly back into the music that I make, so that I can actually make a living as an artist, and not have to depend on a record label or something else that might take away my freedom or control over my music. But by doing it this way, you are supporting me directly. And of course, not only do you get the benefit of knowing you're supporting an artist directly, you also get rewarded for that, because I really do appreciate your support. And so I give out my music releases to my subscribers before anybody else. So if you're subscribed to me on my website, you will get my releases a week before anybody else. You will get them first. And you will also get, certain special other things, like maybe it might be like a special photo, it might be like a little video, it might be my music video for the release. But whatever it is, I'll always make sure that my subscribers get something special, because I really do appreciate your support and it means the world to me. And hopefully my music also creates value for you in your life, and hopefully my music is there to support you and there to help you and there to remind you of how wonderful you are. So if you ever have any questions about anything about me, if you just want to talk to me, if you want to connect with me, the wonderful thing about being a DIY musician is that I'm actually in reach. So if you do want to connect with me, if you do want to set up a meet and greet with me and chat with me, I would say just reach out and let me know. And I will say I'm a very busy person, but I always will make time for my fans. I'll always make time as much as I can. So I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank